Media presents.
Many people think cinema was born in Hollywood, but in reality, the birthplace of cinema is France. In 1895, in Paris, inside a small room, two brothers, Auguste and Louis Lumière, showed something the world had never seen before: moving images on a screen. People watched a train arriving at a station. Nothing special, just everyday life. But for them, it was shocking. Some people stepped back, some got scared. For the first time in history, people saw reality move on a screen. And that was the moment cinema was born. Not as business, not as industry, but as something close to magic. After the Lumière brothers, cinema began to evolve rapidly. It stopped being just a technical experiment. In France appeared Georges Méliès, illusionist, magician, architect of imagination. He was the first to understand cinema could be not only a recording of reality, but a space of fantasy. Sets, editing, special effects, storytelling. His film, A Trip to the Moon, became a symbol of a new kind of cinema as art. France began shaping the language of film itself. In the early 20th century, French cinema stopped being only entertainment. It became a way of thinking. Films began speaking about the human condition, fear, love, war, the meaning of life, social reality. Cinema became philosophy. Cinema became literature. Cinema became psychology. France was not just making films, it was creating cinema culture. 1950s, 1960s, a period that changed world cinema forever. Young directors rejected old rules. They broke classical storytelling structures. They left studios and went into real streets. They filmed real people, not theatrical masks. Jean-Luc Godard, François Truffaut, Agnès Varda, Éric Rohmer, Claude Chabrol. This was the birth of the French New Wave. The camera became free, editing became alive, stories became fragmented, heroes became ordinary people. French cinema stopped being perfect, and that is why it became real. France has never treated cinema as just a product. Here, cinema is culture, heritage, a way of thinking, a dialogue with society. State support, festival culture, art house tradition, auteur cinema, all of this created a unique production model. In France, being a film director is not only a profession, it is a position, a voice. Today, French cinema exists in many forms: auteur cinema, social drama, experimental film, commercial productions, international co-productions, streaming platform content. Themes change, but the essence remains. Human beings, identity, future, technology, loneliness, love, social conflict. France remains not just part of the global film industry, it remains one of its intellectual centers. French cinema helped shape the language of film. Editing, narrative structure, auteur style, the director as an artistic voice, cinema as a statement. France influenced Hollywood, Europe, Asia, independent cinema, and the global festival movement. World cinema grew from the French way of thinking about film. Cinema began with one screen, one camera, one room, two brothers. But it became a global language of humanity. From a train arriving at a station to digital worlds and virtual reality, cinema has traveled a century-long journey. France gave the world not just cinema, it gave a way to see reality differently. Because cinema is not technology, not business, not industry. Cinema is memory. Cinema is consciousness. Cinema is culture. Cinema is human. And its story began in France.